What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to tonight's news roundup. Plenty to go through. We'll be talking about the title of the video, which is Vinicius Junior apparently being a possibility for Liverpool. I'll be giving you the very latest on Thiago Alcantara and the rumours about him moving to Turkey. And of course, the story linking Jurgen Klopp and Julian Nagelsmann with a bit of a job swap later on down the line. So, as always, I'm going to tell you about these stories. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do drop a like on the video, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. Also, as you can see, bottom right hand corner of the screen, I'm still banging on about a brand new channel, Top of the League. We're going to be launching 6 days away. Bayern Munich versus Manchester United is our first game on there. If you would like to come along and subscribe, you'll find the link in the description of this video, or you can just scan that QR code on the screen there now, and that'll bring you straight to the Top of the League YouTube channel where you can hit the subscribe button. So look, let's start off with the Vinicius Junior story. Now, watch this video until the end, my friends. I know sometimes people tune in, watch for 3-4 minutes, get the main story and go away. But there's a fair few stories tonight that I think you'll be interested in. So do hang with us to the end of the video. So, before you all think I've lost the plot and I think that Vinicius Jr is gettable by Liverpool, it isn't me putting this story out there. Do I think Liverpool will sign Vinicius Jr as a Mohamed Salah replacement? No, I don't. But I am interested with his contractual situation. So let me read through this piece that is in the Echo, but the story I think originates from Sport, which is a Spanish publication. The article reads, "The possibility of Vinicius Jr joining Liverpool next summer has not been ruled out amid uncertainty around Mohamed Salah's long-term future. The Reds managed to keep hold of Salah this summer, though there is an expectation Saudi Arabian sides will return with offers for his services in January and at the end of the season. Should Jurgen Klopp's side look to cash in on the Egyptian, they will have to go out and source a replacement for their talismanic figure." So far, fairly straightforward. One name who has been mentioned as a possible candidate and capable of filling the void is Vinicius Jr, whose current deal is set to expire next summer. Spanish outlet Sport have suggested a door of hope could open for Liverpool due to his future remaining up in the air. It has been suggested last summer that the Brazilian agreed a new long-term contract at Real Madrid, though this is yet to be confirmed by the club, and as a result the Reds remain waiting as long as there is a possibility in getting him. So again, a little bit far-fetched, but if Madrid have let Vinicius Jr get into a situation where he hasn't signed that new deal and he is available next summer when his contract is up, then yeah, we should be sniffing around and looking, but I wouldn't be holding my breath that he's going to come and sign for Liverpool Football Club. I mean, yes, you can argue that the racism that he suffered in the Spanish league has maybe soured his enjoyment of it a little bit. I don't know. I'm not for 1 second, by the way, suggesting that Spanish people are all racist or anything like that, but it is fair to say he's had some uncomfortable situations there. But I think it would take something like him feeling like he's falling out of favour. Maybe Madrid want to bring in Mbappe or Haaland down the line. Obviously, Endrick is coming. So I don't think that we can expect to see Vinicius Junior in a Liverpool shirt, but it's something that's been written about and put out there. So let me know what you think about that one. Next story I want to bring to your attention is the one that came at a Sport Bill today that suggests that Julian Nagelsmann could take over the German national team job until Jurgen Klopp's time at Liverpool is up, when they suggest that a swap could happen, that Klopp could move into the German national team job and Julian Nagelsmann could become the Liverpool manager. They go on in the piece to say that he's always been open or excited by the idea of managing Liverpool someday. So I guess my question to you guys is, what would you think about that? I would never like to agree anything 2.5 years in advance for a new manager, because let's say he went in and stunk the place up with the German national team off the back of being fired by Bayern Munich. It's not a situation I'd want him to come into the Liverpool manager's job with. But if he went and did well and, you know, showed that Hansi Flick could have done a lot more with that German national team, maybe, you know, has a good tournament with them, yeah, then maybe. But it's too early for me to give a definitive answer of yes or no at this point. From the Klopp side, look, I can see a scenario where his Liverpool contract's over in 2026 and maybe he takes a year's leave of absence and takes some time to recuperate, or maybe he goes into the national team job. But I think it's too early for us, as I said, to rule in or out Julian Nagelsmann as a possibility. An interesting story that I read today as well from The Athletic said that Alisson Becker received a considerable pay rise this summer, understood to now make him the third highest earner at the club behind Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk. They go on to say a clause was triggered in his contract regarding a pay increase, and that Alisson is happy and settled at the club despite interest from Saudi Arabia. Now let me say this very, very clearly. He deserves it. Every penny of it. And however much he's getting paid, it probably still isn't enough, because he's the model of consistency. And in my opinion, for what it's worth, I think we have the best goalkeeper in the world at Liverpool Football Club. So to know that Ali's probably on about 200 grand a week now, don't begrudge him a penny of it. He deserves every last cent because, as I said, he's brilliant. We're fortunate to have him, and I'm delighted that he's settled and enjoying life at Liverpool. Another story that has come back up again today is around Liverpool's apparent interest still in Nicolo Barella. Romanistas say that Liverpool have been monitoring the Italian for a number of months, and Jurgen Klopp's side have never given up hope of seeing him play at Anfield. They claim the Italian international's exit could be made softer by the acquisition of Sassuolo's Davide Fratesi, who have already come into Inter Milan. So I don't agree that we are still in the race for him. I think 27 heading for 28 at the end of this season doesn't strike me as the type of signing FSG would be willing to spend £70 million upwards to bring in. So I think the opportunity to sign Barella, for us anyway, has gone, and if he does move on, I don't think it'll be to Liverpool, but I'd love to be proven wrong. And lastly, we can finally rule out the idea of Thiago Alcantara joining Trabzonspor or anybody in the Turkish Super League before their window closes tomorrow. His agent has come out today and said that despite the interest and the links, he is going to remain at Liverpool until the end of the season when his contract is up, in which time he will be free to move on wherever he wants for the remainder of his career. And I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm intrigued to see if we go back in for Andre in January, and if we do, maybe in January Thiago could feel like time to move on. But I don't think any of us would be upset to know that he's still going to be around the club. He's Thiago Alcantara, so all good on that front. And that pretty much brings me to the end of tonight's transfer news video. So just again, Alisson, third highest earner at the club. Klopp and Julian Nagelsmann, potential job swap down the line. Vinicius Junior has apparently been linked with a move to Liverpool, and Thiago staying until the end of the season. I think that's everything I covered in tonight's video, but my friend, it is now over to you. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please do go over and hit the subscribe button over on Top of the League as well. Hope to see you there next week for the Bayern United game. And if I don't see you before then, I will see you hopefully Saturday morning. Our watch along for the Wolves game is starting at 11:30, and our preview for that will be out tomorrow. So look forward to hearing your feedback on that as well. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.